One is Baja Pips. It's Tuesday, November 8th, 2022, 3:29 p.m. I am here in Bangkok, Thailand, and today I'll be trading the Euro USD on the 1 minute time frame. So to begin, I want to get to showing y'all I'm currently at UTC 7. So it's like I said, it's currently 3:30 p.m. and it still shows that right here. Now I'm gonna go back to UTC London time to see it's London open about 30 minutes ago, and New York, it's currently 3:30 in the morning, and I'll be trading based off of the Berlin time. The reason why is because European session normally begins when Berlin opens. If volatility does pick up when London opens, but I normally do like to get out before Berlin lunch because it does slow down around that time. So I have about 2.5 hours until Berlin lunch, giving me plenty of time to trade. And right now what we're seeing is a follow-up to my previous video. So if you haven't gotten a chance to watch that video, check it out now. It's my Forex midweek technical breakdown. I just recorded that earlier on today with this current trade that's underway. I pretty much started doing my swing trading analysis again, and this is just a breakdown of that trade. If I were to be in the trade, I would have been triggered in, and I would just be waiting for profits to potentially be a hit or this to reverse. So as of right now, I just want to start this video off before I get into my session by going over what's currently going on. We see that price has been dropping, but now we're having like a kind of like a weird turnaround point right now. So I would like to see a push below 0.998 for a continuation down. If not, then we're possibly going to start reversing this downtrend that we have right here, getting into that long order, and possibly getting to the highs of this trend. For me, I'm strongly bearish long term, but short term anything could happen. So right now we are in that swing position, but I don't really foresee this going all the way down here if there's no reason for it to happen. Let me just expand the chart just so you can see. I don't know why this says failure, because clearly I didn't draw it, so it's not a failure yet. In my last video, y'all seen the forecast projection basically, but I didn't know what this tool was. But basically I just moved it on over. So before it was like here, I just moved it for a farther time because it might take longer to hit those lows. This is just the real-time update, and as of right now, that you would be in the money right now, but price is just retracing back to the break-even point. Like I said, if price does close above here within the next like 10 or so minutes, and it starts to reverse to the upside, I might consider longs short term. That's where I'll be trading. But if we could see a nice if we could see momentum pick up and start pushing price back down to some lows, I might consider looking for some sells, all the way down to the end of that swing trade. This is the benefit of being able to trade both scalping, day trading, and swing trading. I could combine my styles if I do see the opportunity there. In this context, I do see potential opportunity lower, and I would take it on down to as low as 0.9967 if I were day trading this. And say I didn't have time in the day to scalp, I would just set and forget, and I would just basically wait for these lows to be broken, profit target down there with a tighter stop. So that hasn't happened yet. So as of right now, I'm gonna be trading this session. I have a couple hours to trade. Now I'm gonna go down to the 1 minute time frame so we can get into some live real-time action. This move, I'm just gonna move this on over here just so y'all can, I don't really want this to play out just like this. Like I did say, if I was swing trading this, I wouldn't have even entered, but this was a projection. If y'all seen in my last video, I did say anytime. So at the time, my projection was like pretty much, this is how it technically it should be, but I did say that anytime price did break down these lows and we seen a move back to the downside, in which this was the move, that we were going to more than likely continue down, and that's kind of what we're undergoing right now. So in real time, if I were to be assessing this trade, I probably would have gotten in up here after I seen the false break higher. realistically, my entry would have been down here. Stop loss will probably be above here somewhere, and then I would be taking this swing trade as low as I could get. But with that stop loss, my profit target would have probably be hit a little lower than here. So we should probably suspect price to possibly go down further, but I don't want to confuse y'all, and I don't want to overcomplicate my daily trading session. So like I said, I try to keep my swing trading and my day trading separate, because they do tend to conflict each other sometimes. So as of right now, we're going to continue looking at the day trading approach. So I'm going to delete this right here so I could focus on the scalping aspect of this. And I'm also going to move this so I don't have a false bias. But on the next video, I'm going to update y'all with that target, and y'all will be able to see if it gets hit or not. As of right now, I want to just delete all of these lines, because now I'm going to get into my day trading session. So let me just bear with me for a moment while I mark my charts up, and I'll explain to y'all in very shortly what I'm doing. In the meantime, I'll play some music and just let y'all follow along. So my opportunity to go long has already passed, so I'm gonna wait for the next move. So right now I would have already been long, and it would have been underway, but because I was talking and I got into the markets at this time, I'm gonna skip this trade happening right now. Wait for my next opportunity. I see the uptrend happening right now. So I'm already late to this, but pretty much that already went underway, and I already missed it. So hopping in now, it's like I'm hopping in on the third wave up, and that's not good. So it's like people are like just getting out. I'm gonna wait, see what's gonna happen after this. At this point, I need to see buyers step in, a push above 1.0006, showing strength, and then I'll look for possible entry up. So right now, my bias is bullish, but it's in a range, really mega trend, big old range. So I'm not interested in taking a long just yet. It could reverse at any time and start going lower. Very risky, highly risky environment trading right now. looking, if I was already in a trade, I'd be looking to trail my stop. So price does pop above these most recent highs the past 2 minutes, and doesn't break any lower than right now, then I would be trailing my stop. But I would not be entering this trade just because of the most recent context. Just a little under 2 hours to trade today, so I might split the session up into segments. Get this video my first like 30 minutes or so. Try to keep all my videos short, so I'll pretty much document every move I can throughout my trading session. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing. So this move happening right here, I don't like the way it's happening. It's basically, it's showing there's still bulls. They still exist, but it's taking them a while to continue this, so I wouldn't be going long even if it breaks this high. To me, look, it looks like the bulls are exhausted. And this is a little early for me to sell, so I don't like the way this sell is looking. I need to see slowing of this. This is just accelerating into the lows, which is like giving me off signals as well. So be very careful. But I may be going long if price permits me to, because I do see a possible entry. But I have to wait a couple minutes to see the maturity of this trend. Meantime, I want to just check up on the fundamentals. There's no high impact news happening for the next couple hours, few hours for Euro nor USD. There's the congressional elections, which is high impact, but doesn't really affect my trading because there's no release. I would need to see the release. So there's no release on right now, so I'm not going to be too hesitant to trade. Maybe if it was a specific singular event, but elections to me is just like, we'll find out over the next course of the next week, or it's a macro event for me. So yes, it happened, but maybe we might see markets start shifting over the course of the next few weeks, few months, is what elections is telling me. So short term, I'm not concerned at all. So I'm paying a really close attention to these last 5 minutes here. Just kind of want to see what's going on. So for me to permit to go long, I need to see price move on up above 1.000 psychological zone. Might be able to put a stop loss. That stop loss is a little wide. That's about 5 pips. To me, it's just a little too wide. So even go long right now, I'm just a little sketched out. I'm probably more interested in selling it, but we do have some areas down below. To me, if I was selling it, this is more of a continuation trade based off of recent price action. Getting ready to sell it right now, it would look something like this. Fails to pop above these highs, or even if it pops up, starts to fall, I might consider a short. But this little pop right here, 99p, it's getting a little too far way up for me to go short. So if it doesn't pop down right now, it's a little too wide for me. Still go down though. Just might be hitting the stops of early sellers. Just give it a few seconds. Yeah, I'm really concerned about buying right now. wouldn't like buying, but even selling, it's a little early. See, yeah, I wouldn't want to sell this just yet, but it does break below these lows. Might consider it. Just about 5 pips stop loss. That's probably the max. Yeah, see it. I'm gonna go on for a sell, but I might be a little bit too early for this. This would have to be the move right here, 4.6 pip stop loss, and I wouldn't take it any more than 9 pips. So we're gonna see how this plays on out. 8.3 pips. So it's the first trade of the day. I don't know. See how it plays out for sure. See what's happening around these most recent lows of this. Because we had a recent major shift up, I don't really favor this sell, but just gonna take it either way because it is still an entry for me. So anything could happen. We could see a pop up right now, invalidating those sells and signaling potential rise higher, and that means that I got into my sell a little early. It's completely fine. I'll take it's 0.5% risk, so 0.5%. I'm risking on my account so I can gain approximately 1%. So the unit size is good. It's an okay risk. It's an okay trade. It's a little tight. I would like to see more sellers step in, but this is a continuation pattern that I'm trading right now. So hopefully you can get to these lows, and that will be it for this video. For now, I'll keep trading, find out what's going on. So we are seeing sellers pick up. I wouldn't be too interested in going long unless it rises up right now and hits my stop loss. Then we have a possible reversal back to the upside, and more than likely it's going to come and hit these stops up here at 1.0047. That's if we can get a pop up right now. Anything could happen, but like I said, if I don't see conviction, I'm hoping, and that's hoping also comes with prediction, because when you predict, you're hoping, because you're hoping you're right. But when you're trading with the market, there's no hoping. It's just like, oh, does this look like it can happen? No. Okay, then more than likely it's not going to happen. It's not hoping. It's probability-based game at this point. So for this to keep rising, we need to see more bulls step in, and that's just not happening. That's just facts, So we've seen it fall. There we go. Hit that profit target, in and out. $15. Let it just close out right now. Just because y'all see that one and done. 16. Bang, 15.75, I'm out. Hit my profit to the T and keeps on going. So that's one trade for y'all. Beautiful, right? So I'm gonna show y'all the paper trading, show y'all my history, so y'all can see I'm about that life. Took a final trade yesterday. I haven't traded since. These were minor losses. I was just working on refining my approach, and that's the win that y'all just see right here. So y'all see, I follow up with my trading. This is a one and done. This is one video. It's getting documented and it's being put down in the bag. So, you gotta document your winners along with your losers, but don't be too hesitant to trade. Just gotta do what you gotta do each and every day. This is me getting started, just getting warmed up for the day, and just took a quick warm-up trade. I do believe that there's gonna be a lot more potential moves, but we're at the lower end of the range. I got out because I did see a possible rejection off of these lows that we see right here. I seen these lows basically from back here, so these lows formed, and I already was looking at these when I was looking for my long. It didn't happen. I already knew that we were probably going to aim for those lows if this failed, and this did fail, and we see that price just kept on going. But I was already eyeballing the move prior, because this is where skill-based trading comes in. It's not luck. It's about me. It's chess, not checkers, y'all. Like, I seen the move happening before it happened, and that just comes with experience and skill. But I'm gonna keep running this back. Take another trade in a moment. I'm gonna take a break and upload this video to YouTube. It's now 3:49 p.m. and I'm just gonna take a break. Hope y'all gain a lot from this, and just keep this running.